Rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Randolph's got his third rebound on the night.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Joseph. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
Am I controlling the paint? Yo, I'm always controlling the paint. It's just natural to me. In high school, I controlled the paint. In college, I controlled the paint. Even when I worked in a hardware store, you know what? I controlled the paint section. That's what I did.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half.
If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. One big reason to be encouraged is the scoring we got off turnovers. There's nothing that'll lift a team up like good defense leading to offense, and that's just the kind of lift we could use. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball.
And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You know, Easy Breezy has been exceptional here, guys.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding until he does cool off.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Memphis, Zebo and Marc Gasol are up front. Conley and Lee, they're the backcourt. And it's Allen in at the small forward. Just 5 to shoot. Conley kicks to Lee. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feed. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. New Orleans leading by 7. Holiday, the pass to Munoz. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Big bodies and soft hands. Well, that's what these guys possess. The top assisting centers and power forwards this year. 5th best, Marc Gasol.
Well, it takes tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of that low post area.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, these fellas play in the high traffic area on the court, so the passing lanes for them are a lot tighter than they are out on the perimeter. Not nearly as much room.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Conley with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Off the left rim and out.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
They recover it. Here's Munoz, and he gets it to go. Easy Breezy's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Randolph with the ball, picked up by Davis. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. Pelicans leading by 11. And Holiday, here we go. Here's Munoz. It's good from long range. Easy Breezy's got 28.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Holiday against Conley. He feeds it to Lee. Left side, Randolph. Gasol trying to free himself up. Nice shot by Randolph. Randolph's got 16 points. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Evans outside. And there's the pass to Munoz. Feeds to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Withy, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at New Orleans. A terrific position for them as they hold up. Let them hear it. Long season, as we all know. And, of course, Memphis. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
When I look at New Orleans, they've gotten off to an ideal start this season, really. It was largely unexpected, but by no means has it been a fluke. You knew they had the potential to do what they're doing.
I think you can see the potential. Just the way they're playing now, obviously, it looks like they've been there all along. But there's probably still a lot of non-believers out there kind of waiting for the bottom to fall out on this team.
Conley dishes to Lee. Little turnaround. Gasol, no good.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Kicks it to Randolph. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Easy Breezy's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the layup is good. Easy Breezy's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Conley with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Can they get it? Randolph trying to free himself up. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night. Holiday, the pass to Munoz. Here's the 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now here's Conley. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And Marc Gasol again.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Pelicans leading by 13. Holiday, the pass to Munoz. Back to Holiday. He dishes it to Withy. Good work defensively by Gasol. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Now Conley, averaging 14 points a game. Here's Randolph. It's rebounded by Munoz. Easy Breezy's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the back end.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Conley kicks to Gasol. Taken away by Holiday. Pass to Munoz. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
18 feet out. And the Grizzlies get it back. Allen rejected by Evans. And he's able to get it back.
As the season ramps up, Kevin, let's take a look at how the Grizzlies are doing in the team rankings. First in free throw percentage, 3rd in opponent's field goal percentage. And they also show up as a top 5 team in steals. Young, aggressive, and athletic, getting into the passing lane.
And anytime you lead the league in free throw shooting, as you talked about, Clark, I mean, you can put a lot of pressure on the defense, and that's why this team has made a concerted effort to attack the rim and get to the line as often as possible.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Udrih dishes to Lee. Gasol setting the pick for Lee. Adams outside. Takes the three. Rebound by Munoz. Easy breeze has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. But they recover it. There's the three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Udrih, guarded by Holiday.
You look at what Gasol has done so far. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. When you get to the foul line, any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical, and he's trying to do his part right there.
Anderson.
Nice shooting.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Now the dish to Miller. Gordon with no one around. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Easy breezes checked in for Darius Miller. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Munoz. Nails it from the high post. Easy breeze. He's got 39. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Here's Udrih, averaging 6 points per contest. And Zach Randolph, the bucket on the assist by Udrih. And that's now 20 points for Zach Randolph. New Orleans has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
That's his third most.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Now, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
And Udrih kicks to Gasol. Little turnaround. That's good. Gasol's got 14 points here in the second half.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Rivers passes to Munoz. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Grizzlies. In third, the Pelicans.
You know, Kevin, all season long, these are two of the most reliable teams when it comes to knocking down free throws. And that gives a team, a coaching staff, a lot of confidence, especially when you get in late games and it's close and tight. You're unafraid of getting to the free throw line because you've got confidence your guys are going to knock them down.
Gasol kicks to Randolph. And it's Memphis with another.
Now, you got to love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
40 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Gordon. Passes to Munoz. New Orleans moving the ball around. Now the feed to Gordon. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Grizzlies trail by 18. And Adams kicks to Randolph. Adams dishes to Udrih. Over to the wing. The 17-footer. And again, it's Marc Gasol. Gasol's got 23. Here's Munoz. Oh!
a count.
What a
I
shot!
think that one was
At
good.
the buzzer!
Oh, Miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How did he get that?